Looks good. Yum. Alright guys, welcome back to my channel, Buckeye Eats, Will Lawrence Buckeye Eats. Make sure I got this in airplane mode because last time I didn't and somebody called and messed up the video. Okay, so today I have Subway. I'm on the east side of Lima again. Actually right across the street, right across the parking lot from my last video at Chipotle. Anyways, I'm at Subway and I got, thank God for receipts because there's no way I would have been able to remember everything I got. I got 3 6-inch subs, all 3 on white bread. Turn the heat down. Getting ready for this big winter storm. It's like 9 degrees right now here in Ohio. So Saturday afternoon I just got off work, so I thought I'd do another video while I got the time. So I got 1 6-inch steak Philly. I got green peppers, onions, banana, no I didn't get banana peppers, jalapenos. I got Chipotle sauce on all 3 of the subs. I wanted to try a different sauce, but there was 2 young kids in there, 2 young guys. They're like 6 foot tall. They couldn't have been more than 17 or 18. I kind of feel like I was kind of confusing them if I gave, asked for too many different things. When I told them what I wanted, they looked at me and asked me if I wanted them toasted. I said, no, I don't want them toasted. And they kind of looked at me funny, like, huh? And then I said, are they supposed to be toasted? They said, yeah, most people get them toasted. So I got them toasted. I prefer not to get them toasted, but whatever. They didn't look like they were toasted too bad. Anyways, I got 1 6-inch steak Philly, 1 chicken bacon and ranch. I don't even see that on here. And 1 6-inch spicy nacho. And honestly, I forget what all I got on all of them, except what I get. Okay, I got green peppers on all of them, all 3 of them, onions on all 3 of them. I didn't get any lettuce. Tomatoes on all 3 of them. Jalapenos on all 3 of them. Chipotle sauce, salt, pepper, Parmesan cheese. And all 3 of them have provolone cheese on them. And came to $25.27 for 3 6-inch subs. I was looking for like a new sub, but I didn't see any in there. And got some Sun Chips. Gotta have some Sun Chips with your sub. I did bring my own water, but I drank some of it at work, and I forgot to fill the mug up. I should have filled it up at work. So it's only like half full. I was afraid I wasn't gonna have enough. And so I got a water. This is a medium, by the way. They charged me for the meat, for the water. Yeah, they probably did, because I told them I wanted a drink. I don't see it on here. This is a weird receipt. It says 12-inch spicy nacho, but I got a 6-inch, and it doesn't list the chicken bacon and ranch. They must have combined them. Oh, and they all, 2 of them, I think, have bacon on them. Find out when I get into them. I'm starving. I didn't have much of a breakfast. Been at work since 6 a.m. It's now noon. So let's get into it. I thought they looked kind of measly. I usually get a foot long at Subway, but since I wanted to try 3 different subs, I just got 6-inch. So this looks like the steak and cheese. I should have got double steak because there wasn't enough on there for me, but oh, I got black olives too. But since I'm eating 3 6-inch subs, it should be enough. I don't know what the deal is with Subway and their subs being smashed. I forgot napkins. But I got plenty from being at Chipotle last week. I'm already dropping shit. There it is. How come when you drop something in your car, it like disappears? Having some bugs, as usual. All right. This is my work car, so still I don't want food all over it. This isn't bad. I think as far as Subway goes, lids never seal right either. As far as Subway goes, I've heard people say their subs are tasteless. I think if they didn't have all the different sauces they have, it probably would be pretty tasteless. I think people go to Subway for their bread too. It's not bad. I think if the steak was seasoned, of course I know it's probably not real, they're not cutting up real sirloin steaks in there or whatever they use for Philly cheesesteaks. They use flank steak, right? I think. If anybody knows, tell me, comment, put in the comments. Cleaning up the shrapnel. Oh Lord. I do like me a good sun chip. All right. On to the next. You know, one thing I never understood about Subway is, why don't they mark their subs? I think other sub places do. Does Jimmy John's? I don't know. We don't have a whole lot of sub places around here, around Lima, Ohio. We pretty much have Subway. We just got Jimmy John's like 5 years ago. We do have a Penn Station, but it's across town. I think I was there once, and I don't think I was too impressed. But I may give it another try. I want to try Jersey Mike's so bad. Don't have one around here. I want to try Firehouse. We don't have one of those around here. We just got a Wingstop and a Hothead burrito like last year. Sorry, that's how behind Lima is. But Lima does have a ton of restaurants. They have a bunch of local restaurants that are kind of just local to Lima, if that makes any sense. All right. This looks like the spicy nacho, which I'd never heard of that. I walked in there and those two kids were just standing there staring at me, and I kind of hurried up and ordered. So I just kind of picked a sub without really thinking too much into it. I looked like they was in a hurry. even though I was the only one in there. All right. I believe this is the spicy nacho. Of course, I didn't get them how they're supposed to come. I changed it a little bit. Chicken, bacon, and ranch, I didn't get ranch on it. So, these are hybrids, I guess, that's what I want to call it. Custom made. So they charged me for a 12-inch spicy nacho, which was $11.99, and I added bacon, although I don't remember ordering that. That was $1.90. Two thin strips of bacon. It's basically shredded chicken. Messy. Subway store number 1416, 2316 Harding Highway, Lima, Ohio. Trying to make these videos shorter. I don't necessarily want 25-minute videos. I'm trying to get more people to watch. I know a lot of people don't watch my videos, but there's a billion food eating videos on YouTube everywhere. I'm just having fun with it. And if people watch, that's even better. That wasn't that spicy. The spicy nacho is supposed to come with sriracha sauce, but like I said, they acted like they was kind of trying to rush me out of there, so I didn't want to confuse them too much. Alright, this has got to be the chicken, bacon, and ranch. Yep, I see bacon. That's what it is. Chicken has a little more flavor than the steak. Man, I'm messy. I never claimed to be classy. And I am not. I should have got 4 of these. I could have ate 4. Maybe 2 foot longs. Could go back in and get another one. I prefer their deli meat subs, but I have so much sodium in them. I'm dying of thirst all day long. Usually I'll get double meat on, say I get a spicy Italian, I'll get double meat on it. It's even more sodium. That's 3. How many minutes did that take me? I have a notion to go back and get another one. I should have got double meat on all 3 of those. All right, well, the steak and cheese sub, excuse me, I'm gross, I know. Steak and cheese sub I will give probably 2.5 out of 5. I think if I got double meat, it would have been better, but you got to pay for double meat. They're kind of skimpy on their meat at Subway. Yeah, I'm gonna give steak and cheese sub a 2.5. Chicken, bacon, and ranch, probably barely a 3. Excuse me. And the spicy nacho, which that's the first time I've ever had that. Barely a 3. Like I said, their subs, they're kind of skimpy. I have a notion to go back in and get another one. Matter of fact, I think I will. I'll be right back. All right, so I did in fact go back in and get another one, another 6-inch. So this time I got a deli meat. I got a 6-inch Italian meat sub. So this has turkey, ham, salami, pepperoni. I'll forget something. Doesn't list it on here. Phew, I can smell the onions on this one for some reason, big time. So, roast beef. So turkey, ham, salami, and roast beef. I got pepper jack cheese, mayo, extra onions, green peppers, tomatoes, salt and pepper, Parmesan cheese. It's a way better looking sub. So, a lot of onions. Those are going right back on there. Love onions. All right. This would have been good with some oil and vinegar on it too. Green pepper, did I say that? Not toasted white bread. I went in there and told them I'm back. 3 wasn't enough. They didn't say nothing. This is just even looks wise, it's a way better looking sub. I think one of the problems Subway did is they tried to branch out too many different subs. They should have just stuck with the deli meat. I mean, maybe a steak sub, but that's no Philly cheesesteak sub that I had. This is way better. The deli meat is cold. Some people don't like cold sandwiches. I like cold and hot. I did see in there they have specials each day of the week. I did see Monday though. Tuesday was a tuna sub, 6-inch. I don't know what the prices were. I was looking quickly. I can't remember what the rest of the days of the week was. I wanted to take a picture, but I didn't have my phone with me. $6.99 meal of the day. Okay, that's what it is. $6.99. 6-inch sub, chips, and a drink. I don't know what the size of the drink is, but looks like a small. If you join the Subway Club, every 4th footlong is free. I don't need it Subway enough to join the club. I might go to Subway once a month, if that. There's just so many other places to choose from. Not Subway's in Lima, but just food places. Lima used to have a Quiznos, but it closed. That was the first time I ever heard of a sub being toasted. I ate in there once. I wasn't impressed. Maybe it was just the way it was ran. I don't know. I wouldn't be opposed to trying another Quiznos somewhere else. We used to have a Rapid Fire Pizza in Lima. It closed. We used to have a Ponderosa years ago. Man, I miss that place. I miss Ponderosa, period. We used to have a Ryan's. Yeah, it was all right. It wasn't no Ponderosa. You couldn't beat Ponderosa's salad bar buffet. Or their steak. Woo! I don't think I can eat another one. No. No. That's 2 foot longs. Had to dust the crumbs off. All right, so as far as that one goes, what did I say that was? Italian? No, that wasn't Italian. What was that? Where'd the receipt go? Italian meat sub. I'm going to give that a 4. Now, compared to compared to Firehouse or Jersey Mike's or your local deli custom sub place, submarine, hoagie, whatever you want to call them. I don't know the difference between subs and hoagies, and compared to those, may not be a 4. Because from what I've heard, Firehouse and Jersey Mike's are like top notch as far as chain sub places go, I guess. All right, so thank you for watching. This is Will Lawrence, Buckeye Eats. If you're in the Midwest or the East, try to stay warm. Batten down the hatches, I guess. Supposed to start here late afternoon, early evening. I've heard anywhere from 1 to 2 to 6 to 10 inches here, so could be 1 to 44 inches, who knows. But it is going to be brutally cold, and wind, and maybe some possible ice. So, all right, guys, thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.